Hi everyone, I'm Candy, a marketing student here at Raffles, and right now I'm standing at the very campus of Raffles International College of Bangkok. And it is located at the Bang Na area, and today I want you guys to take a quick tour with me of the campus. Let's go! So behind me is the RIC building where we have 5 floors. So the first floor is where the library, the SAS, and the cafe is located at. And the second floor is where the classroom and product workshop is located at. For the 5th floor, that is where the fashion students and interior students have their classrooms at, and where the auditorium is located at. So this is Raffles Garden, and it takes about 60% of the campus, and such green scenery allows us students to promote in creativity and enthusiasm in our studies. And on a nice weather like this, us students just like to sit down and chill and chat with one another and just hang out. Some students even use this space for their own projects, such as fashion marketing students who use this space for their own fashion show. So this is the recreational space that us students like to sit down, chat, or just wait for the shuttle bus while sitting and relaxing at the same time. So here I am right now at Raffles Library that consists of 2 floors, and the books that are provided here are all related to the courses that Raffles offer. There are also additional 2 more meeting rooms that students are allowed to use for their assignments or their projects. And personally for me, I like this space because it is very chill and it's a place for me and my friends to catch up or work on our assignments. So here I am at the common ground, which is Raffles cafeteria that provides food and beverages. And right outside of common ground, there's even a vending machine if you want to have a quick beverage. And this is a space that most of the Raffles students here spend time, do their assignments, talk with friends, or just like to waste their time around here because this is such a chill spot for us. So here I am at the Student Service Center where you can find the admission team, the SAS, and visa specialists. So the admission team will be able to help you with your admission process to the school, and for the SAS, they are able to help you with your class schedules and if you have any problems with your class or your lecturers. And for the visa team, if you are an international student, they are able to help you with your visa application processes. So this is the product workshop room where interior students and product design students are able to have access to these tools and machineries for their projects and assignments. So as you can see, they can create their own models where they develop their own product and have a first-on professional experience that will help them develop in their career. So this is the drawing room that is located on the 5th floor, especially for design students such as interior design, product design, and fashion students. So as you can see, the tables here, they're adjustable so that students feel comfortable when they're drawing or coming up with creative ideas on this very special table. And now I want to bring you to another room here at the campus. Let's go! Right now, I'm here with our fashion design lecturer Mike, and he will be telling more about the fashion studio. Hi Mike!
Hi Candy! Welcome to the Fashion Design Studio.
So could you tell me more about what this room is for?
This studio is for draping. So in fashion design, what we teach our students is like 3 main techniques. We're going to teach you draping, is what we do in this room. The second one is called drafting, which I'll talk about later. And then we have the third one, which is sewing, which again is sewing pieces together. So draping, what do you do in this room? Basically, draping means we're gonna kind of use this fabric, which is muslin. It's like a raw cotton, which is very easy to draw lines on and to see what you're doing. This is a dress form. So as you can see, all of them have like a name on them because every student will use one dress form. And dress forms specifically, we use them for women's wear. As you can see, they have like a female shape, and also they have very specific sizing. Like if you look at her, she has a number 6 on her, which means she's like a size 6. You have a design probably in your mind, you put it on paper, and then what we do is we kind of translate it onto the dress form by using these black lines, which are called styling tape. And this student is kind of playing with the muslin to see how it falls onto this dress form to kind of create the garment. Once you have the garment like you want it to be in the muslin on her, we're going to draw all the lines like how it's going to be connected, and then we put it on paper to make the paper pattern, and then we're going to make the test garment, which we call toile in fashion words, you know, which comes from French. Once you have the garment finished, we put it back onto her to see if it works or not, if it looks like we imagined. So that's why we do everything first in muslin, like a little bit raw material.
Okay, so right now we're going to the drafting studio.
That's right.
Okay, so right now we're in the drafting room, and what is this that I see here, Mike?
This is called drafting.
Okay.
So where, if you compare them for draping, we kind of work in 3D on the dress form and we see what we're doing. For drafting, it works in a slightly different way. We're going to use paper. So instead of working in 3D, you work in 2D on paper using, you know, the different rulers that we use and draw a lot of lines, but the result is the same. So instead of draping and making the 3D muslin on the dress form and then make a pattern with it, here we go immediately to the pattern. So all these lines are kind of like shapes of parts of a garment. And then we're going to cut them out, cut it in fabric, make that toile, and then do a fitting.
So this is basically like the second step.
This is the second step.
I see, alright. I have one question for you, like why are the tables so big? Is there a reason for it?
Yes, because the table is so big and also it's covered in core.
Yeah, I noticed that.
The main reason for that is when we draw the patterns, usually the patterns are quite big. So you want like large table. But also these tables we're going to use to cut fabric. So if you, let's say if you want to make like a long gown, it's going to be quite long. You cannot put the fabric on the floor and cut it. You really want the big table. And then also the cork is there because if you work with very slippery fabric, it's going to run away from your scissors.
True.
So we can use this to kind of pin it down
I
onto the
see.
table.
So it's a versatile table.
Yes, versatile table.
Alright, thank you.
And it used by everyone.
I see, thank you. So the next room that we'll be seeing is the sewing room. Let's go. So right now we're at the sewing room, and I noticed that there are two sewing rooms. Are there like any different purposes for it? The big one and the small one?
Yeah, we have two sewing studios. So in this room right here, basically this is where we take all the sewing classes. So where we teach you step by step. Some people never seen a sewing machine before, or even like how to change a needle, how to use it. So that's what we do in this room.
I see.
We kind of teach you step by step. And then also when there's no class, people use this to work on their own projects. But the other room, the bigger one, is basically where students come and work on their own projects. Like, for example, we have the mini collection class where by the end of the second year, students have to make their own collection of 6 outfits, which of course it's a class, but you cannot finish it within that class hours. So students come and work outside of that time. And for that, we have the big one.
I see. So is there any special machines that you want to explain to us here?
So I don't know, have you ever used a sewing machine?
Nope.
Okay, so these are called industrial machines. These are the same that people use in the fashion industry all over the world. They're very different from what you find as those home machines. These kind of portable, smaller ones. They're good, but these are better. They're quite fast, they're quite heavy-handed. So it's kind of, you know, they're perfect to create like proper finishes on garments.
I see.
Then we also have other machines like overlock machines. We also have our industrial iron. So it's kind of, you know, basically it's a setup like
factory.
You know,
So you have everything here.
We have everything.
That's related
here. We have
to
a heat press, so we kind of have everything here.
Oh wow, that's cool.
You know, world standard garments.
Oh wow, okay. Thank you, Mike, for bringing us and explaining everything that's related to the fashion room. So this is the auditorium room that is also located on the 5th floor. And as you can see, the space is so big and is very spacious, and it allows to be fit 160 students in one go. And for this room, we mostly use for big classes, presentations, workshops, conferences, orientations for new students, and cultural events such as Songkran. See you at Raffles!